guys, welcome to my other video of TE reflection. So in this video, or in today's video, I will be telling you about my crit. When I'm talking about crit, I'm talking about a time in your teaching experience where your university tutor or your university lecturer comes to observe you teaching, so that him or she with the other supervising teachers, they can talk about your teaching strategies and everything, so that they can allocate you a mark out of 100. So they can rate you out of 100. If you got 70, you got 50, you got 8. My first crit in grade 11, I wanted to be crited on this grade 11E because I loved them so much. They were productive, they were engaging. When I taught, they were part of my lesson. So my tutor, my university tutor, came on August first crit. It was my second week. He came. I was so nervous because this was my second week. I was like, Jess, what am I gonna do? So I told the learners, grade 11, my lecturer from the university is coming. I need you to behave. I need you to participate in class. And then, so there's this thing people do when their lectures are going to come to school. People teach the lesson today and they repeat it tomorrow. I cannot do that because I don't like something that is not genuine. I wanted the learners to be surprised as well about my teaching techniques. Because if we are going to do group presentation today and then tomorrow we are repeating group presentations, some learners are like, I'm in day one, because those learners, they can talk with their mouth. They can tell you if they don't like doing something. So I didn't see the need of me doing something today and then repeating it tomorrow because my tutor is going to come. So I told them, tomorrow, grade 11, my lecturer is coming. And then they were like, yeah, ma'am, is it a white person? Is it a white person? Is it a black person? I was like, I do not want to tell you, because now I can see you want to prepare your behavior. If it's a black person, you want to prepare how you're going to behave in front of a black person. If it's a white person, you want to prepare how you're going to behave in front of a white person. I can't tell you who's that person. Is it a black? I don't want to tell you the race, because firstly, for me, it felt like now they are classifying the races. If it comes a black person, we are going to behave like this. If it is a white person, we are going to behave like this. I was like, okay, I'm not telling you the race. Tomorrow, just prepare. We are going to write an essay tomorrow. We are going to do an essay writing. For today, I want you to go and write your introduction. So I told them how to write an introduction of an essay. So they were already told before when I came, because I came in third term. So obviously in first term, second term, they already knew how to write an essay. Me and I was just adding touch-ups and everything. I told them, this is how you write an introduction and everything. So I want by tomorrow, everyone must come with their introduction. I want to see it tomorrow, because tomorrow we are continuing to the body. They were like, okay, ma'am, we will do that. And then I prepared the class, It was second period. I did not have a period. I asked from the other teacher to borrow me their period because I did not have a class in the morning, but I wanted the class to be in the morning. I'm like, okay, ma'am, can you please borrow me your period? I'm going to give you mine when it's your turn. She was like, okay, you can take mine and also take yours. I'm fine. Okay, I'm like, oh, sharp. My tutor comes. He arrived. I fetched him by the gate. And one thing, guys, when your university lecturer or your tutor comes, you need to respect them. You need to show that, this one has my degree, this one, he's the one who's going to allocate me marks. So you need to show respect, show them that you are very, 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 patient about teaching. Show them, I don't know how, but you must show them, you like teaching, you have many strategies. Also, you respect them. I wanted this noise from outside. This man or this boy or this male person has been shouting for a long time. I don't know if he's drunk or what, or maybe there's a soccer match, but he keeps making nonsense. Okay, so guys, my tutor came. It was on Tuesday. Second period is at 9 o'clock to 10. So first period is at 8 to 9. And then I went to the class. I told them, class, sit properly, and then please go and find me a nice chair, a comfortable chair, because this person had to sit like a king most. Yeah, hey guys, what we go through for our degrees and certificates and whatnot, we go through a lot. Okay, so I did this. I took a chair, and then when I got to class, I came with him. I was like, class, because I didn't even start what I was about to say. They stood up. They was like, good morning, ma'am. I was like, hi? This is a surprise. This is new. These people don't greet. When I come to class, I'm the one who greets. And then some of them answer, and then some of them were like on their phones. They were like, they stood up, all of them, even the naughty ones. What I noticed is that the naughty ones were the first to stand up and greet me and my university tutor. They were like, good morning, Mr. and ma'am. I was like, wow, that's great. Good morning, class, thank you, sit down. And then they sat down, they put everything away. And I was like, okay, class, today we have a visitor. I told you yesterday that today we're going to have a special visitor. So this is our visitor. His name is Mr. The name, I should not tell you the name. His name is Mr. Who and Who. And they were like, okay, they sat down. I started the lesson. I gave Mr. Tutor my file. This is the file that I'm talking about. Let me show you guys. I need to show you. So I gave him this file. I showed him the file. So also I showed him this journal. This journal is something that you reflect on. Like you write on everything that you did on your first day, second day, up until your last day. So he needs to see if you reflect or do not reflect. So I gave him this file. This file needs to have everything, like your CAPS document, your VET document, everything, your annual teaching plan, your ATPs, and your lesson plans, your unit design, your unit everything, your handouts, your creeds. This file contains a lot, so that is why this file is so important. As you can see, I even wrote Miss Ndaleni, but I need to change this and write my full names now because I'm not at school. I didn't want the learners to be like, oh, Amanda Ndaleni, our ma'am is Amanda. I did not want that because some of the learners' names are Amanda and Ayanda, so they would compare that. Nonsense. I wanted to feel, big to the learners. Okay, so my tutor sat down. I gave him my file. He started, paging, looking at things because he needs to write down. Uguti, I have this. I do not have this. My file is all set. My journal. Everything I reflect, my daily, things. And then I taught the lesson. I was teaching essay writing skills. It was a good lesson. Great one. The learners were participating. I was asking them. I was like, okay, before we write our body, because yesterday we wrote our introduction. Before we write the body, firstly, I want us to talk about the content. What do you write in your body? What is a great track? What is the Covenant Day? What is the Anglo War or the South African War? What was happening in that? What was happening in the concentration camps between the British and the Afrikaner people, the Boers? They were like, they were participating in everything. Even the other ones that I did not think they have answers. They amazed me. They had answers. And then when the lesson was over, I wrapped up my lesson. I told the learners, tomorrow we are doing the conclusion. So while they were doing the body, I went around checking to see if they are writing. Some of them were not writing, but I acted as if they are writing because my tutor will be like, oh, so when some of your learners are not writing, meaning that when you do not have classroom control, you cannot control your learners. Yeah. Some of them were not writing, and I would do facial expression because I did not want him to see. Some of them I don't write. I was like, some of them I would talk to their ears, we are bored. I would talk with a low voice so that my tutor would not hear what I'm saying to the learners. But all in all, it was great because the lesson was over. We went out. He went to give me feedback. He told me, my teaching strategy is very good. The way my voice projection is good. I have a sound voice. My voice is loud. It's like I've been teaching for years. I was like, thank you. And then my second crit was with grade 8 because the previous one was with FET, grade 11. Now I'm in senior phase, the young ones. It was after break. Can you imagine after break, the learners have eaten spaced muffins. They have smoked. Some of them are smoking. Young ones, they don't care. Those people, they act very old and smart. Because I remember this one learner asked for my number when I first came. He was like, ma'am, WhatsApp like he was pursuing me. I was like, I'm older than your sister who's even in varsity. I have a degree, I have an honors degree. I'm doing another postgraduate degree. So relax when you're too young for me. Even if you were not young, I do not date school children or school learners. He was like, ma'am, yeah. So when I came to this class, it was a very, very bad experience. Bad crit. My university tutor came the following week for this class, grade 8. I was teaching them urbanization. So I built something like urban settlement. I used papers to build houses on the urban settlement. So I built a long flat industrial thing. I used a pencil, colors and everything to color the flat of urban areas, and then I used a small piece of paper to draw a rural settlement. So and then I taught them, before I started my lesson, I was, class, what is the difference between a rural and the urban settlement? They told me, and then I showed them this thingy I had built for them. What is this? And they told me this is an urban settlement, and then I showed them a piece of paper, and then what is happening here? They told me this is the rural settlement. It was a great one. So my tutor got interested. I saw him, he was writing comments. Yeah. And then this one learner who does not always has a good behavior every day, he likes messing up with me. This one, he likes destroying my heart. But I was like, relax, Amanda. I know you can do this. So I was asking them, class, why there is so much unemployment in the urban areas? Because we know that people move from rural areas to urban areas because of the push factors in the rural. The rurals does not have jobs and low wages paid. And then in the urban areas, people are getting paid much better salaries, and also the living environment is great in it. But now people come to the urban areas because they are looking for jobs, right? Now, grade 8, why do people in the urban areas are so unemployed? Why there is so much unemployment? You know what this learner said? This one learner raised up his hand. I was like, okay, this one is coming with an aunt. I was like, yes, ban. He said, because they are useless, ma'am. I was like, if I had time to shut his mouth, I would have shut his mouth. But you cannot control what comes out of a person's mouth. You can't, like it or not. You cannot control what I'm about to say now. Even if you are near me, you are standing by me, you can't control what I'm about to say. I was like, this learner, because people are useless. But let me continue with my lesson. I continued with my lesson. I was using a smart board. I was showing them PowerPoint presentation. I used visuals showing the urban area, and even the visuals that I had built with my own hands. And then when we got out, my supervising teacher told me, you had great strategies. Your teaching strategies was great, because that's what I wanted. I wanted you to teach using the PowerPoint, the smart board. I wanted you to teach using the visuals, because some learners don't learn when you tell them something. Urban settlement is where people live in the urban areas where there is a tall buildings and what, but they want to see the visual things. This is an urban settlement, this is a rural settlement. So he applauded me for that I did a great job by using the visuals. And then he called my supervising mentors. They wanted to discuss my overall mark. How are they rating me according to what they've been seeing, according to my teachings, strategies, classroom management and everything? How are they rating me? So I don't know how they rated me, because they told me they're not supposed to tell me the marks, because I will feel demotivated, or I will feel overconfident. I know how to teach and I will work less. So they did not want to tell me my marks. They told me I will see my marks in December. So yeah, I'm waiting for December to see my marks and see what I passed my TE experience or what. And then also now, because we are done with teaching experience, we are going to go back to block 4, going back to study now. I'm going to I'm going to study, write tests and write exams, and then after that, this whole block 4 is the thing that's going to determine whether I have my postgraduate certificate or I'm not getting my postgraduate certificate. Because these people are making so much noise. Because I already have block 1, block 2, block 3 was the teaching experience. I'm only left with block 4. So if I pass block 4, hooray, then I have my postgraduate certificate in education, in history and social sciences, and then I can start looking for jobs. Guys, yeah, that was it about my teaching experience, crit, and marks and everything, and my criteria, how I was created. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this video motivates you and help you to go through your teaching experience and know what to expect during your TE as a student teacher. This video for all those who want to do Pgce, or for all those who are doing B.Ed, because it helps everyone, this video. Because even if you are doing B.Ed, it will help you. Maybe if you're a second year, this is your first year getting to teaching experience, you will see what are the do's and don'ts. So thank you so much. I hope you have a great time, great day with whoever you are with, and please don't forget to like my video, and also please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button for future videos. Ta-da!